Hi everybody, welcome to my yoga challenge. I'm excited to get started. Today's day 1. All right, let's do this. We're going to start in a neutral, comfortable seated position with the head, neck, and back in alignment. I want you to lengthen through the torso, creating space between the hips and the rib cage. And then close the eyes if that feels good, just to focus the attention inward. And that also helps us tune into the breath. We take deep inhalations through the nose, and even longer, deeper exhalations through the mouth. And maybe as we're doing this, you notice the gentle rise and fall of the chest and belly with each cycle of respirations. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, look up toward the fingertips. On the next exhale, let's take it over to one side, big reach. Inhale up to center. And exhale over to the opposite side. Inhale, lift. And exhale, walk those fingertips out in front of you, coming to a gentle forward fold. Maybe you don't fall all the way forward, or maybe you do completely fold. Whatever feels comfortable for your body. So yoga is all about tailoring the practice to meet your body's needs. If there's a particular muscle that you're trying to protect or avoid too, please always feel free to modify or change up, or even just skip that part if you aren't feeling it today. Walk the fingers back to center. We're going to rock the hips forward, coming to a tabletop position. Tops of the feet are flat on the floor. Make sure those wrists are under the shoulders. Fingers are nice and spread. Pointer fingers face the top of the mat or forward in front of you. Inhale, closing the eyes to focus the attention inward. Drop the belly button. And the third eye rises toward the sky. Exhale, roll the spine. Belly button tucks back toward the ceiling. And inhale, belly button drops, gaze rises. Exhale, once again, belly button tucks back toward the spine. And inhale, big stretch for the neck here. So we're opening that throat chakra. One last time, exhale, chin tucks to the chest. And inhale, bring the head and neck neutral with the spine. I'm going to reposition myself. If you're already on your mat, that's wonderful. We are going to maintain that tabletop position here. I just had to rotate a little bit so that I am on my mat. Fingers are nice and spread. We want to activate the bandhas, big stretch through the hands like they're webbed feet of a frog or something like that. Let's tuck the back toes. Lift the hips up to the sky, down dog. Now in downward facing dog, it's really important that feet are slightly wider than hips with distance apart. Wrists are slightly wider than shoulder width. And our gaze is somewhere between the knees and the hips. So the concept is that we have a nice long line from the wrist to the tailbone. We're getting a nice big stretch through the back of the legs, the hamstrings and calves. And you can flip those heels forward to warm up the feet and that foot and ankle complex. Inhale, bring the body forward to a plank. So this time we're checking to make sure those wrists are under the shoulders. Slowly lower it down, elbows in toward the rib cage, and press it up. Baby cobra here, your choice. You can stay baby cobra, squeezing the elbows back. Shoulder blades go back and down. Inhale to high cobra, resting on the top, on the front part of the legs. Big stretch, we're pressing through the palms. Nice strong upper body. And this gives us a big stretch through the abdominals. Or up dog, or resting on the tops of the feet. So whatever feels good for you. Exhale, roll it over the toes, downward facing dog. So these are some of our key yoga poses if you've never done yoga before. It's important to start off with good form. Inhale, look up toward the hands. Step or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. So you can see there's a generous bend in my knees here. Maybe you don't need the bend. Maybe you do need a bend. Maybe a super bend. Maybe you're not even coming down as far as the feet, and that's okay. You just want to listen to the body. That's what yoga is all about. Bring the palms to heart center. Inhale it up to our chair pose. So I have a nice long spine, belly button tucks back. Chest is lifted. And inhale, big sweep up. Exhale it down. All right, we can continue to go through those cycles or to even continue to activate some of that breath to cool it down in a comfortable seat. But that's just a little intro to Sim Yoga, and I look forward to you joining me on my yoga challenge. Thanks.